Hey, pet lovers! We're diving into the fascinating world of pet communication. So many things to discover, right? Ever look at your furry friend and wonder what they're thinking? They might not speak our language, but they've got a whole dictionary of behaviors. Let's explore 40 common signs and decode their messages. First, please subscribe to this channel for more content. Let's talk dog body language, starting with that iconic tail wag. A loose, full-body wag, that's your dog saying they're happy as can be. But a high, stiff wag, especially with a tense body, could be a warning sign. Always look at the whole picture, not just the tail. It tells a story. Cats are masters of subtlety, but their eyes don't lie. A slow, languid blink from your cat is the ultimate sign of trust and affection. Try it back. A slow blink from you can strengthen that bond. It's like whispering, "I love you" in cat language. Purring usually means a happy kitty, but it can also signal stress or injury. Cats purr to self-soothe in tough times. Chapter 4. Barking, deciphering the canine chorus. Woof! Dogs have a symphony of barks, each with its own meaning. A sharp, short bark, just saying hello. Rapid, high-pitched barks mean excitement or play. A low, drawn-out bark with a growl, that's a warning. Chapter 5. Meow, your cat's calling card. Meows are how our feline friends talk directly to us. A short meow might be a greeting like, "Hey, you're home." A long, drawn-out meow could mean, "Feed me, I'm starving." Or it could be a call for attention. Chapter 6. Head tilts, canine curiosity at its finest. Have you noticed your dog cocking their head to the side when you talk? That head tilt is their way of understanding you better. They're tuning into your voice tone and reading your facial expressions. Chapter 7. Licking more than just a doggy kiss. A sloppy lick to the face can be a dog's way of saying, "I love you." But licking can also be a sign of anxiety, a way for your dog to self-soothe. And let's not forget, licking can be a sign of care and affection. Chapter 8. Kneading, the cat massage with deep roots. Ever had a cat make biscuits on your lap? That rhythmic paw pushing called kneading is deeply ingrained. In adult cats, it's a sign of pure happiness and relaxation. Chapter 9. Ear play, tuning into your pet's mood. Ears are like mood rings for cats and dogs. Ears pricked forward mean they're alert. Flattened ears against the head, that's a sign of fear or aggression. Chapter 10. Toy offerings, gifts from the heart, and hunting instinct. A dog dropping a slobbery tennis ball at your feet invites play. But cats bringing you toys or presents they've caught is their way of showing they care. Chapter 11. Trust falls in pet language. When a cat or dog exposes their belly, it's the ultimate sign of trust. Most can't resist a good belly rub, so it's a win-win. Chapter 12. Doggy sighs contentment, or you said we were going to the park. A deep sigh from your dog, especially when they're next to you, shows pure contentment. But a sigh with a sad look might mean disappointment. Chapter 13. Whisker watch. Decoding your cat's radar. Those magnificent whiskers aren't just for show. They're highly sensitive sensory tools. Whiskers forward mean your cat is interested and alert. Whiskers pulled back show fear, anxiety, or aggression. Chapter 14. The puffed up tail. When cats channel their inner lion. A cat with a puffed-up tail isn't just having a bad hair day. It's a fear response, a way to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating to threats. Best to give them some distance until they calm down and feel safe again. Chapter 15. Snuggle time, the universal language of love. Physical closeness, like a cat bunting or a dog snuggling, is the ultimate sign of affection. A cat disappearing under the bed or a dog retreating to their crate isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes they just need some alone time. Respect their need for space and let them come out on their own terms. A yawn can mean your pet is tired, but it can also signal stress or anxiety in unfamiliar situations. A gentle nip from a dog, especially during playtime, is usually their way of showing affection and excitement. However, it's important to teach boundaries early on to ensure safe interactions. That joyful jump up when you walk through the door means, "You're home, I'm so happy." But while it's cute with a Chihuahua, it's less so with a Great Dane. Teaching your dog to greet politely is crucial for safety. When your cat rubs against your legs, they're not just being affectionate. They're also leaving their scent on you, marking you as part of their territory and claiming you as their own. A gentle paw on your arm while you're working is your pet's way of saying, "Hey, remember me? I need some attention." It could also mean they're hungry, thirsty, or just want to play. Don't ignore those little paws. Chapter 22. The Shadow Effect. Why your pet is your constant companion. If your pet follows you from room to room, it's a compliment. They might be bored or anxious when alone, so ensure they get enough mental and physical stimulation. Chapter 23. Sniffing out the world. Exploring with their noses. Dogs experience the world through their noses, and cats aren't far behind. Sniffing is their way of gathering information, from exploring new environments to recognizing familiar scents and objects. Chapter 24. Squinty eyes, the feline chill-out signal. When your cat gives you that slow blink we talked about earlier, you might also notice their eyes slightly squinting, which is a sign of trust. A dog with their tail tucked between their legs is clearly communicating fear, anxiety, or submission. Avoid approaching them head-on or making loud noises, as it could escalate their fear and stress. Whether it's a bone, a toy, or even their food, dogs and sometimes cats have an innate instinct to bury their valuables. It's a leftover survival mechanism from their wild ancestors, a way to protect and stash their resources. Whining can express a range of emotions from excitement to stress. If your dog whines excessively, find the underlying cause. That adorable chirping sound your cat makes? It's often their way of communicating with birds outside. But chirping can also be a sign of frustration, especially if they can't reach a toy or get your attention. Dogs drool when anticipating a treat or meal. It can also signal contentment and relaxation. If your cat or dog's fur stands on end, it's a sign of fear, aggression, or territorial response. Give them space and identify the source of stress. Cats scratch to mark their territory, leaving both visual and scent markers. Providing scratching posts and regular nail trims can help redirect this natural behavior and protect your furniture. A dog's snort is part of their greeting ritual, a way to say hello and check your scent. While a wagging tail often signifies happiness in dogs, a flicking tail in cats usually means the opposite. It's a sign of irritation, excitement, or even a hunting mode. Pay attention to the context. Rolling in the grass or carpet, the scent of happiness. Ever wonder why dogs and cats love to roll in the grass or on your freshly cleaned carpet? They're trying to pick up scents and transfer them to their fur. Chapter 35. Sniffing you out. Curiosity, affection, and health checks. When your pet sniffs you, they're not just being nosy, it's also a sign of affection and a way for them to check on your well-being and health. The art of avoidance. Looking away to diffuse tension. If your pet avoids eye contact or turns their head away from you, it's not necessarily a sign of guilt. They're actually trying to diffuse tension, avoid conflict, or show submission. When your pet sleeps on you, it means they trust you completely. It's a cozy compliment for both of you. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content. When your cat or dog stretches towards you, it's their way of seeking affection and initiating contact. It's a sign of trust, like saying, "Come closer, I want to be near you." A growl is a clear warning sign in dogs and cats. It means they're feeling threatened or fearful. Identify the source of their stress and address it. A dead mouse might not be your idea of a gift, but it's a cat's way of showing they care. It's their way of providing for the family. So there you have it. 40 ways your pets are trying to tell you what's on their minds. Remember, every pet is an individual, and their body language can vary greatly. By paying close attention to their signals, you can deepen your bond and create a more harmonious relationship.